are the Canadian Multicultural Education Foundation. The mission of the foundation is to strengthen the multicultural fabric of Canada, to try to ensure that every Canadian has equal opportunity in employment and in education and healthcare and in arts, to try to ensure that every Canadian can develop his or her heritage culture while strengthening Canadian identity. In the 70s, a number of educators and community people developed a newspaper concerned with multiculturalism. And then in the 80s, that evolved into CMEF. It was in those years that we had the Meech Lake Accord failing, and in a way, multiculturalism was under threat. Those early members organized some very important conferences, bringing people together from all over Canada to explore the issues. And over the years, the program has evolved. Right now, we're focused more on Edmonton activities, focused on both newcomers and the rest of us.
Well, we were just really happy to be part of this exhibit, right? It's really a good way for us to share our story to everybody.
We just thought it was a very unique idea, and as far as we're aware, this hasn't been done before. And because we're a multicultural organization, we like to celebrate that. This seemed like a very appropriate thing to do.
It's just overwhelming. It's very beautiful. There's a lot of difference, but a lot of commonality as well. And it's about love, family, friends getting together, and just celebrating the new love as well.
Just yesterday, we ran the 19th Harmony Brunch. We've been every year for the last 19 years. We've run an event around the time of the International Day for the Elimination of Racism. And yesterday we had 250 community leaders, political leaders, leaders of organizations, people interested in multiculturalism came together. We had a keynote speaker, Paula Simons, who gave us some insight into the issues of multiculturalism.
And how can I put this? Because for us in Edmonton, multiculturalism wasn't primarily about skin pigment, but about culture. It was about celebrating Dutch or Irish or Croatian or Icelandic or Greek culture every bit as much as it was about celebrating the culture of Afghanistan or Fiji or Kenya or Honduras or Korea.
Another one of our very successful activities is our program called Seniors on the Move, where we bring seniors from different communities to each other. So that helps people get to know each other better and understand each other better.
It's been very educational. Learn a lot about the culture of the Ukrainians on their first, from their historical background and so forth. So it's very interesting.
I loved it. I've lived in Edmonton since 1968 and talked about coming out here. Never have. It was wonderful. Good day, good food, nice to see.
But until then, it was all done by hand, and even the first garden they would plant,
Another activity is developing resources for teachers who work with immigrant students. So we've developed one booklet for teachers working with Karen refugee students, and another booklet for teachers working with South Sudanese immigrants. We also make an effort to partner with other organizations. So we work with the Center for Race and Culture, and we work with the John Humphrey Center So I think we are a cohesive, we provide some cohesion among the organizations interested in multicultural education.
Today we're celebrating Canadian Multiculturalism Day. So as organizers from this, we're the only group in Edmonton celebrating Canadian Multiculturalism Day, and this is just to raise awareness and give some exposure to some of the traditions and activities of the various cultures in Edmonton.
Mainly we do many things, and we support the Chinese program in the schools, and we come here to working with the Canadian Multicultural Education Foundation to promote the variety of the cultures in the country.
The intent of this event here is to ramp up from National Aboriginal Day on the 21st all the way up to Canada Day on the federal government side, and show off what it means to be Canadian and what it means to be multicultural in Canada.
So we have a variety of approaches toward our mission. And now where we're going, I think we're going to go more and more into using social media to broaden our impact across the country, and partnering with similar organizations in Toronto and in Vancouver and in Calgary. We face some big challenges. We still have a big challenge in creating equal opportunity for Indigenous peoples. And hopefully in the next 25 years we'll be able to grapple with those challenges, and we won't have large numbers of people left out of the mainstream. And hopefully CMEF can be helpful in that regard.